It seems like no matter how much I talk about it, there's always somebody saying you don't need 4K. 1080p is good enough because they have a camera that shoots 1080p and they think that's good enough. And I was thinking about it the other day and I saw a billboard and it got me thinking, you would never tell a photographer, oh, you don't need 30 megapixels. You only need 12. Even that billboard up there, it's so far away, it's so small. You don't need the resolution. There might be some people that make that argument, but I don't think it's a very popular one. It's certainly not something that you'd see and go like, yeah, you don't need all that resolution, because, you know, oftentimes you don't. If the billboard's really far away, you probably don't need that much resolution. But would you say, oh, only shoot 12 megapixel photos because you don't need it for a billboard? What if you want it as a print ad? Or maybe you want to use it down the road, or you need a crop, or you need to do whatever it is to that photo that you need to do. And I think the same thing applies to video. So even though someone's like, oh, well, you don't need 4K because cable TV isn't 4K yet. Okay, well, what if it's not going on cable TV? What if it's going on Netflix? What if it's a YouTube video and someone's watching it on a computer right in front of their face? You know, all these different things where it's like you don't know the end format all the time, because a lot of times you'll shoot something for one project and a client will come back and say, oh, we want to use that footage and we want to use it over here. Oh, and by the way, can you crop into that? Can you punch in? We need to cut that person out who's on the corner. Can you do that? And you're like, well, yeah, I can, but it's only 1080, so then it's really only going to be like 720. And then like, how far are you willing to go with that? You know, capturing in 4K now is so easy. It's so simple. I'm doing it right now on the GH4. It's very cheap. There's high-end cameras that do it, like the FS7 that's back there. All these different cameras shoot 4K, and for people saying, oh, you don't need it, I don't know what to say. Would you tell that to a photographer? No, you wouldn't. You'd say, yeah, by all means. Get whatever resolution you think you want, because you probably might need it later. And I think the same thing applies to video. But maybe you disagree. Maybe there's something that I said that you're like, no, you're absolutely wrong. Please let me know in the comments. I'm happy to respond. I usually try and get to all the comments on my videos. So if you do disagree, let me know. But just make sure you have an account where I can actually reply to it. Sometimes I get comments and I can't reply, so then I don't know what to do in that situation because I can't help you.